you. Now we're going to move to a PowerPoint of the individual images of the works in the show and introduce each of the artists as we move through that.
Okay, so this is the PowerPoint or Sculpture in Motion. And hopefully some of these artists are online. I think I saw John Belardo, who's from upstate New York. John, if you'd like to talk about your piece, now's the time.
And you'll need to.
Now's the time. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Well, the title is Pathon, son of Helios, which is a Greek myth about the hubris of a young man his father was Helios. Who stole the horses, or was given the horses, and to drive the sun across the sky, and he couldn't handle the horses, and so it got a little bit out of control. So, but this is a very large terracotta, done solid and then hollowed, and then fired, and it's 4 figures. There's one in the back, and the idea is that it's moving in this orbital pattern, and then there's these other elements that are engaged with it, like the sun flares that are coming off of the female head, and the ocean tides that are rising and falling, and of course the sun, who's represented in 2 forms, one on the bottom and one on the side, as this kind of person who's both grappling with nature and also succumbing to it. So that's what it's about.
Thank you. We'll move on. Vertigo by Paige Bradley. She's not here today. Ball Dancer by Craig Campbell. Craig, are you here? He's from Colorado.
I am here.
Oh, great. Would you like to say a few words about Ball Dancer?
Sure. Excuse me. Well, Ball Dancer came about from, I was in the city walking around, and I saw a bunch of street dancers in various parts of the city, and they're all dancing to different music and doing their different routines, and to me it seemed that there was something underneath all this, and there was this common beat, this common element that tied them all together, and I thought of this world rhythm, or this world beat kind of concept, and that from that came this basically street dancer coming out of the sphere as a ball dancer. And this piece actually sparked a series of life-size figures on spheres that are in a sculpture park in New Zealand. And it was quite an adventure going from this one just walkabout in the city to doing all these other big pieces.
Very lovely. Thank you so much. Morpheus by Stephen Carpenter. He's from Maine, but he's not in attendance. And he has 2 pieces up from the deep as well, with a whale swamping a boat. Shedding Fear by Zofia. Chamera. I know, I think I saw her. She's calling in she's here from Italy.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome. Hi, everyone. I am currently in Italy. It's actually, I'm making another one of a second Shedding Fear here for the Lucca Biennale. And that is a paper art exhibition. And I've just been enjoying my time here, and we're actually coming close to the opening is on the 30th. So things are wrapping up, and I've been working with 6 other artists that are also preparing works for the outdoor exhibition, which is all the larger scaled ones. So it's really exciting, and it's been a really cool experience so far. But this piece is shedding fear, and I was thinking a lot about the unknown and like either the fear of the unknown and the new possibilities as well. So she's blindfolded and taking a step forward. And I was really inspired by Camille Claudel, who, as you guys surely know, is one of the first female figurative like sculptors to go to a figurative program. So I was inspired by her works, and especially the waltz, and thinking of her taking that step for women as artists, but just women in general too. And then I'm thinking of myself also taking a step by casting in paper, which is newer, I would say newer medium. So
Yeah.
That was my idea behind the piece, and I'm just thankful to be here, and thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, of course. Thank you. What time is it in Italy?
It is about 10 o'clock now.
Oh, gosh.
So time for bed shortly.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stay up a little longer so you can see the
Yeah.
whole show.
For
All
sure.
right. Varvara's here. She's a little closer. I think she's in Philadelphia. Is she here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Ah,
Hello.
would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm in Philly right now, and Step into the Unknown is one of my works from my travel series of sculptures. So it's one of my works that is also inspired by my travel experience, and which is also about journeys. So I thought it would be good to bring it to this show, because travel is always about moving somewhere. It's always about going somewhere. So I thought this would be the perfect thing for the movement. So yes, and so
That's great.
sorry, problems with internet.
Oh, we can hear you. I guess
Oh.
you can hear.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. My Wi-Fi is not very good right now. Yeah, it's called Step into the Unknown because, as you can see, like the person is moving forward to almost emptiness, and I wanted to kind of create this feeling of like moving out of the comfort zone and exploring new areas and exploring new places, like people doing journeys. So
That's wonderful. Thank you.
thank you.
And this is Homestretch by Jacqueline Jouffre. Is she here? Jacqueline, are you with us? She's in California. I guess she didn't make it. Her lovely kangaroos are here though. Okay, so we'll move on. David Landsglasser, I know he was unable to attend. He is also from California, Southern California. But I did see Elizabeth Lynn, her piece Untethered. Elizabeth? I saw you. Are you
She might-
gone?
Might need to unmute.
Oh. Hi, I think we hear you. No. Elizabeth? Gwen, do you see her at all?
No.
Oh,
She
okay.
may have lost.
I
Yeah,
saw
but-
her earlier.
Yeah, she may have lost her connection. That's a
Oh.
shame.
Okay, well, if she
Well-
comes back, during the course of this, we'll go back to her.
Okay.
Glenn Marlowe, I saw Glenn Marlowe's name. Is he here with us? He's from New York. No.
Glenn, you'll need to unmute. Ah, there he is. We haven't lost him. He's here. Glenn, you need to unmute. Sorry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Sorry for that. Thank you, Patty and Gwen. My name is Glenn Marlowe, and I want to thank National Sculptor Society, first of all, for an opportunity to show my work in their lovely gallery in Manhattan. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody. My life-size sculpture of Falling Man depicts man's, well, as, I'm sorry, I forgot his name. John Belardo was showing Phaeton. I too have chosen a depiction of man's hubris and vanity, resulting in his inability to control his own destiny. Its composition is influenced by that of Hendrik Galthius, the four disgracers in 1588. The German artist Tondo, he was an engraver of the four fallen disgracers, fallen figures, depicts the fatal outcome of man's attempt to see himself as divine. The four figures were Tantalus, Icarus, Phaeton, and Ixion. I'm pronouncing them correctly. But they are all four figures, viewpoints of the exact same figure. So if you look it up, you see it on Google, you'll see that while each engraving feels unique in itself, it's actually the same figure in four viewpoints. So each of the four is trying to reach the sun, as John said, in their chariot, but is stricken down by the lightning bolts from the mythological god Zeus, which everybody knows. I selected Falling Man on view here because it is a reflection of our current state of worldly affairs for me. Our inability to appreciate our innate humanity and limitations, for me, results in a pretentious pomposity that is our individual tragic failing. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you, Glenn. All right, moving on. Battle Worn by Janice Mauro, who is from Connecticut. Janice, I saw you earlier.
Yes, I'm here.
Mhm.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Can hear you.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so this is there's a history behind this. These three figures, actually. Originally, it was a project that I entitled "Prodigal Son," and at one point they were just standing and moving towards what the story unfolds as. But in this adaptation, I had a lot of fun with the mold, as artists do. You know, sculptors, we really like to take the rubber mold and do some interesting things. So in this situation, I took the three figures and I broke them up, as you can see, tossed them about, and really I let the accidents happen, but I also really worked hard on trying to make it a composition in which would show interest and continuity and the reflection of movement. And so I was able to do that with the hydrocal. And also leaving it in the hydrocal, I think sort of gives it a more powerful feeling for some reason. I think that something darker like bronze wouldn't pull out the forms that happen when you tear and use files and make some aggressive marks with the plaster. So in that sense, I think it all really works well. And so there you have Battle Worn. Thank you.
Thank you. And moving on. La Mer Yasumitsu Morito. He unfortunately was unable to attend. He's from New York. That's a ceramic piece. Icarus, Justin Perlman. Is Justin Perlman here?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, great. He's in Connecticut, correct?
Yep. Hi, Janice. I'm also.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, there's the classic lesson of the arrogance of Icarus, but I think there's a kind of relief in the fall. I wanted to do something, a sort of grace in the fall. How we fall seems to me is important. And this is one of those pieces that it really was born of the material itself. I had these pieces of architectural limestone in my shop, and I don't know, the figure just fit. The wings are all hand forged steel. That was a new one for me. So I had a lot of fun with this piece. Getting it to assemble was the trick.
Yeah. I helped with the assembly.
You did. You found the one missing screw.
That's right. Okay.
Patty, can you mention the size, or maybe, or Justin, because
It's
for the-
72 inches.
yeah, it's hard to appreciate that in the photo, but
Yeah.
it has a strong presence.
Thank you.
It's in the center of our gallery.
Thank you.
Okay, The Leap by Rosetta. Unfortunately, she was unable to attend. She's in Colorado. I bet Craig Campbell knows her. I think they're probably in the same neighborhood. And that's it.